Hello there and welcome to the Liverpool versus Newcastle preview tomorrow at 12:30. Big game. Every game's a big game. Keep saying it and I will keep saying it until the end of the season. Every game's a big game for us and we're just going to focus on the game today. Not going to focus on any of the Super League sort of stuff, just going to focus on the game that's in front of us. We'll discuss anything else that might transpire in terms of punishments and stuff like that whenever they come out and when we can deal with them at a different time. We've got this game that's coming up in front of us, and for me, it's not an easy game. It's not an easy game, and it looks like we actually could be missing, a couple of players, a couple of key players as well, which would have been straight into my starting lineup. And Newcastle are banging form at the moment. They're banging form. They've had some impressive victories recently, which they absolutely just really do surprise me. They honestly do. Their last three matches have been against Tottenham and Burnley and West Ham. They drew against Tottenham 2-2, got a 2-1 win against Burnley, and got a 3-2 win against West Ham. Now, the only thing that you see, that the common theme here between these things is that we are seeing that Newcastle will still concede goals, but at the moment, so will we. We can't switch off like we did reportedly did anyway, because I didn't watch the Leeds game, like we did against Leeds in the second half. A late goal that takes away 3 vital points from us, where we could be in a completely different position right now. We could be sat in 4th position right now because of other results that happened around us at that time. And I don't feel that we'll get that lucky in terms of results again. I think it'd be quite something for all like Chelsea, Tottenham, and West Ham to all keep dropping points, and for us to take advantage of it. I don't think that's going to be something that's going to happen very often, to be honest with you. I'm going to dive straight in to some injury news, or what we expect is going to be injury news. Apparently Curtis Jones has been back in training, so that could be someone that we do get back. But Nat Phillips and reportedly Jota, but it's not been confirmed yet by Klopp, might be missing this game. Obviously, Nat Phillips missed the Leeds game. We saw Fabinho back in defence. Again, it takes something away from us. It really, really does. Like, having Fabinho in midfield just gives us so much. And people might look at it and say it's Newcastle, but when it's a team that's banging form and they feel like they can attack and they will attack, then it's just difficult. Like, we know the difference that Fabinho makes in midfield. Having him in defence is good if there's no one else there. You could throw out that we could make a debut for Ben Davies. It's a risk. He's not played for Liverpool yet. He's trained a lot. We don't know when he's going to get his debut, but I don't imagine it's going to happen in this game. Unless Nat Phillips makes a miraculous recovery, I don't think he's going to be ready for this game. So we could be looking at a back line of Trent, Kabak, Fabinho and Robertson, which is good. It's all well and good. It's as long as the midfield is the correct midfield to go with. For me, if Curtis Jones is fit and ready to go, I have him in that midfield alongside Gini Wijnaldum and Milner. That's what I would go with. I don't know what anyone else would think about that. Maybe some people might go with Thiago. I just think it's going to be a midfield that needs to work hard more than it needs, through the needle passing. That's just my opinion. The front line, if Jota is injured and he's going to be missing this game, then it will be the regular guys, Mane, Firmino and Salah. Obviously Mane getting a goal against Leeds. He's been in a really, he came out himself and said he's been in a really down moment. He's had some really down times over the last couple of months as well, in terms of his goal drought and stuff like that, and his performances not necessarily being at the levels that we're accustomed to, and probably that he himself is accustomed to as well. So it'd be nice to hopefully maybe see this could be an upward curve for Sadio Mane, but we'll just have to wait and see. In terms of Newcastle, they could possibly be missing. So they are missing Lascelles. Fraser could be missing. Fabian Schär could be missing, and Saint Maximin could be missing as well, which could be big, because Maximin, for me, they've still got dangerous players even besides him. Jacob Murphy, dangerous. Almiron, Callum Wilson, Joe Linton seems to be making a bit more of an impact these days as well. They do have some dangerous players if they do decide to attack and not sit back off us as well. And they're pretty quick as well. So if they do want to counter us, they could probably try and do that as well. So in terms of everything else, though, the table, we do currently sit 7th. We are tied on points with Tottenham on 53 points, but they've now played a game over us. We have a game in hand on Tottenham. Ryan Mason getting his first win as Tottenham manager at the age of 29. So well done to him, but it does us no favours. We have to go out there and get 3 points. Remembering that we've got United coming up after this game, I think. I'm pretty sure that's right. We've got Man United coming up after this game, and that's going to be a hell of a game. It's going to be a hell of a difficult game as well. And if we're not bang at it today, then you may as well just give up on the rest of the league because, and depending on whether we get sanctions or something like that and not be in the Champions League next season, then you know what? We could end up throwing the whole season away anyway. It doesn't matter where you finish. But if we don't pick up 3 points tomorrow against Newcastle, it just makes top 4 look insurmountable. And then you settle in for the Europa League if that is an option for next year as well. So, it seems to have flown through that a lot quicker than I normally do. Jurgen Klopp hasn't done his press conference just yet, so we are missing some vital information, but I imagine that we will see whether Jota is going to be available, Nat Phillips, is he going to be available as well. But I'm playing as if they're not, and that is the lineup, that I would go with. Liverpool need to come out and they're either going to play in a 4-3-3 or a 4-2-3-1. I prefer it in a 4-2-3-1, but Fabinho is going to be in defence. So most likely going to be coming out in a 4-3-3. We've got to go out there and attack. We can go out there and attack. We can do that 100%. We need to be going out there and putting goals. We need to be scoring goals. We need to be putting the ball in the back of the net. That is what needs to be happening. It's all well and good creating, looking exciting, creating chances, and then when it comes to shooting, it's off target or it's blocked. Or blocks you can't really do much about unless you place it somewhere else in a less obvious area. But other than that, it's a lot of our issues is the fact that things just aren't on target. It's either they're blazed over the bar or they're going, just wide or quite away wide and stuff like that. And it's just a little bit more care with the ball in the box or in shooting areas or scoring areas is exactly paramount for Liverpool. And we need the 3 points, regardless of what anything else is going on in football and stuff like that right now. We need the 3 points. We need 3 points. Can we get the 3 points? Hell yes, we can. Is it going to be easy? No, it's not. I'm going to go for a 2-1 Liverpool victory here. I think that Liverpool can get it. We need to get it, and these guys need to show urgency. They need to show fight. They need to show desire, and they need to show that they are committed to actually getting the very best result that they can for Liverpool all the way through. All the way through. Can't have a good first half and then a bad second half, or a bad first half and have a good second half. It needs to be all the way through. It needs to be consistent because this race for top 4 isn't over, but this running of ours that apparently looks easy to a lot of people, it's not as easy as it looks. It really isn't, and we stumbled our hurdle against Leeds United as well. We haven't got many games left to go. We've got 6 games left to go now. It's not a lot. It's just not a lot of games whatsoever. So we need to go out there, put up a fight, play well, and just score goals. That's literally all we can do. That's all we have the power to do. And I just hope, fingers crossed, that these guys can put in a good performance anyway. That's my prediction. 2-1 to Liverpool. I don't think it's going to be an easy game. As long as we get through it and get the 3 points, I'll be happy. If not, anything else other than that, a draw, a loss, not going to be happy at all. And I don't think anybody else will be either. Anyway, that's all from me right now. Anyway, there'll be a review video coming on either on Saturday or Sunday, just whenever I can record it. But for now, I'd certainly hope that you guys have a very good weekend ahead of you, regardless of the result. And do take care of yourselves, look after yourselves, and have a good one. For now, I will catch you later.